tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Brought in right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Ethan Evans on that a punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giants football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets out of trouble. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Not a lot of time to make the call on who gets the ball there. You need a guy who can make that split-second decision right on time. QB handled that one well. Ended up calling his own number and getting the first down.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 46. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Spears trying this straight ahead. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They're running the option, short side, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
This ball's cut by Bowers. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Up and good from Blankenship. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They go play action on first. This one taken in by Kraft. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Pass it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Waddle now in motion right. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Dumps it off to his running back. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To throw it on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Throwing now, off play action. He put everything he had into the... He's got it deep downfield. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Running back sent in motion left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. They motion Waddle over left. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal. Pass play now. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now lead by 10. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. He's on the move. He takes it himself. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Spears on the carry. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll come up 1st and 10. Burrow setting to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a one-score game before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Giants cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Throwing now from the gun. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go. Working the sideline, that's Coleman. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll throw it again. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They're throwing it. Dump off caught by his back. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Olave. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Looking for a throw here. Connects on the crosser. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Here's a throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he missed it. It's no good. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
65-yard attempt.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And this will remain a 4-point game. So we've arrived at halftime with the Cowboys enjoying a lead on the road. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville. And at the half, it's 24-13. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who have the lead in that one at halftime. Will Levis with a couple of touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Eward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short. Burrow out of the shotgun. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Giants are set to punt. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's complete to Coleman out left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Now looking to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing a 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Spears running behind center. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Burrow to the air now. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running it with Spears. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. This is hauled in by Myers. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Spears. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Cowboys offense headed out there. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They go play action on first. Looking right, and he finds him.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll throw it. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going And more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Myers, the motion man here. On 1st down, here's Burrow. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Complete here to Bowers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
At the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. And this is cut. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Nico Collins with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to field this at the 2. This return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Giants and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a first down. Burrow setting up the play action. Completed here to Spears. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Second and 3 now. Now Spears. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
That's a short gain of 1. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is down across the 30 before it stopped. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has it at the 7. He has the New York touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Back to pass on first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Gets this to Stover. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Throw caught at the 6. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Now a give to Spears. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants only up by a few. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's tackled for a short gain. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Setting up to pass. This is complete to Olave. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Throwing now. He finds Stover. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He'll look to throw it. Dumped off to his running back.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here he is to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. To throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. 2nd and 13. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's picked out by the Giants.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Giants come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.